Okay. 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 So. Now let's get serious. So let me share my screen and then we will begin. So I want to first say good job to everyone. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. You guys are smart. Everything you have really outdone yourself. You guys have outdone yourself. Good job. 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 And I hope you have your cards with you today. So, but for the month of October, we have been working on our wind powered cars, right? Wind energy. We have been. Edra, welcome. I hope all is well. You guys came late. Please, our teachers, take attendance for us so that if you can use the Google document, the Excel to help us keep track of who came and all that, that would be great. And another announcement that I want to make for our students, our teachers, we are working on this thing, but Airtel asked me a question yesterday, and I think everybody needs to know. It might not only be Airtel that have this question, so I decided to come and talk to you guys about it. So EBI, because of all the awesome work you guys have been doing, it's really, really exciting time. We have shipped some things to you guys for the holidays, so they are on their way coming. People were very generous to give you guys some clothes and stuff. So we are waiting on it. We shipped it, I think, 2 weeks ago. So we're hoping and praying that they will be in Ghana before the holiday by December. And as you can see, let me see if I can change my video stuff. What is it? Filter. Oh no, not this filter. Background. How do I do background? Virtual background. Okay. So thank you, Karen. Let me see if I can. So I hope you guys see. You see all these bags? Karen, move. We are getting ready to ship all these stuff to you guys. So your hard work is what is making us do all this stuff for you guys. Does it make sense? Your hard work is what is helping us to keep moving. So things are moving, things are coming along, and we should be able to ship this stuff by next week. And it's really a great time with our EBI students, our explorers. This is what we call you guys, the explorers, and we are thankful to God for everything that He's doing, making provisions for you guys. So next year, what we plan to do is that we're going to host our summer camp, our STEAM summer camp next year in either Kumasi or Accra. Why am I saying either Kumasi or Accra? This year, when we came, Frantic people, Edra people can testify. It was a great 1 week with the Frantic, Edra, and Seku people. It was great 1 week getting to connect with the everybody in the community. But if Tema have to go to Frantic, there will not be any space because they don't have that much hotels. So we are working on bringing everybody to Kumasi or Accra, right? For a 1 week summer camp. And when we are coming, we will be bringing our American students also with us. So you guys will get to work alongside our American student. What does this thing mean? Are we going to send a letter, official letter of invitation for you guys to share with your family? And then we will have the application form open for you guys to apply. And on top of that, if you cannot make it, it's okay. If your family say you cannot make it, it's okay. We will try to make it up, okay? And so start telling your family, your parents, that next year, July, if everything goes well, our world is very unpredictable. We don't know how the COVID is going to take place next year, but we're still going to keep planning. So if everything goes well, we'll be having the STEAM exchange camp, either in Kumasi or Accra. We are looking for a venue that will host about 80 students in total, 80 people in total, which is the 80, which will include, what do I say? We include our teachers, our volunteers, and all the people that will come with us from the US. So with that being said, we are hoping to get a place that will host at least 80, maximum 90 people. So we are looking for a hostel or an accommodation place that will host that. If you know any connection with a campus, college campus, please connect us so we can work with them on the logistics and stuff. We want this to be a great experience for everyone. So these are the things that we are working on and praying and planning that everything goes well accordingly. So that is that. And then the month of November, which is next week, we're going to be working on our community, which we will talk about it more. Next week, Saturday, I think I'm going to give you guys a break to do your assignment. When I say I'm giving you a break to do your assignment, I mean that I'm giving you the time to go back and catch up on the other work. By January 15th, if we come back from the break and you have not done at least 70, 80% of your assignment, you will have to drop out of the class. I hope I'm making sense. We are giving you enough time to catch up. Why are we doing this? There is something called accountability. Does it make sense? Accountability. We are putting so much in you guys, and we'll have to show people that want to help you guys when it comes to funding, when it comes to giving you guys product, educational tools and stuff, that you guys understand what we are teaching you. And it's more encouraging to us that whatever we are teaching makes sense. Does it make sense? So by January 15th, when we come back and you haven't not been doing your homework, you have not catch up on some of the things, when you start and you have a question, you have a problem, email me, text me on WhatsApp. I'm trying to do this. It's not working. You can even send me an audio message. You can send me a screenshot of what you are facing, and I'll be able to help you. You have your teachers. Prof is there. Musa is there. Michael is there. Everybody's there. Miss Auntie Nana is there. Everybody's there to help. Your French teachers are there. So if you have a problem, you got to speak up. If something is not working, please speak up. We are here to work together as a team. We are here to help you guys. So if you are not doing your homework, that will be January 15th. You'll be dropped out of the class because you've been with us, for some of you guys, for over a year, for 2 years. And if you have still not finished your homework and stuff, what is it called? What is it? RC. What is that? What is the name? RC people, a lot of you have not been doing your homework. By January 15th, if you will still have those issues, you guys will have to be dropped off. Seku, Ejura, all those places. It's like, it is a very serious situation when you guys are not doing your homework. That means whatever we are teaching you, we have nothing to show for. Does it make sense? So I'm begging, please take time and do your homework. So if we give you a free weekend to do your assignment and you still don't do it, that means mashada is intentional. Does it make sense? Okay, so that is one of the few things that we want to talk about. And then I think December 11th, we might be having a holiday party for you guys. which your leaders will let you know how it will go. So you can bring 1 or 2 people and that's it. And if you plan to bring somebody, let us know so that we can plan ahead when it comes to food and drinks for that person. Does it make sense? So you can also bring somebody in your for the holiday party if you plan to bring a family friend or a relative and stuff. Do that, but above all, let us know so that we can be able to plan ahead. So these are the little things. So after the holiday party, there will not be any meeting. Doesn't make sense. So you have the whole time to catch up on your schoolwork. We will not meet after the holiday party until January 15th. After, so we're giving you guys a lot of time to catch up. Do your homework. If you have a question, ask your teachers. If it's not working, I'm telling you, you can always WhatsApp me. Okay. So next year in July, like the 3rd and the 4th week of July, it will be for the summer camp. Okay. So just to let you guys know, think about it, tell your parent about it, begin to prepare, plan your schedule and all those things around it. Okay. So when that comes, tell my people, you guys will be in the bus to meet us. Ejura people will be in the bus to meet us. Frontier people, so the Frontier Jurassic people will be in the bus to meet us. So this will be a great time for everyone to be under the same place. Does it make sense? And then you get to meet all the teachers face to face and connect and stuff. So that is a beautiful thing about the 1 week STEM or STEAM camp. Okay. So that's it for my long talk, my announcement. So now we are back to our wind energy. So let's go to the next slide. Okay. So just showcasing some of the work you guys have done. Good job. So we have RC, we have Ejura over here, we have Tema, and we have Seku. I don't see Francie. I didn't even post your stuff. I'm sorry. I'm going to post it later, okay? I am sorry. Francie people, I always miss you guys with Seku. I'm so sorry. I'm going to post Francie's stuff also for you guys to see later. So that's that. And so you guys have done an amazing job this whole month of October. And today is the last Saturday of October. And you guys we're going to talk more about why did we do this? What was the purpose of this thing? And how can you take it a step further? Okay, a step further. So the next thing is like, what is WIN? Why did we even decide to use WIN? What is WIN? And in simple terms, a wind is nothing but a moving air. We feel air all around us, right? You can blow air from you, like everything that is like everything, the tree breeze, the sea breeze, the wind. Human beings need air, right? To be able to stay alive. So wind, air is the same thing, it's moving air. The air movement is always from a high pressure to a low pressure. So you remember when you guys were asking me, why is it that you put your car outside, but it's not moving, right? Because the pressure of that wind is not high. The wind pressure in that community or where you are is not that high. The pressure is not high. So if you have a place where the wind pressure is high, that wind pressure will move, right? And then when it moves to a low pressure area, it gives you that moving air or that wind. Does it make sense? So you always need a place. If you really want an effective wind power, you need to be in a place where the pressure is high. And one of the places that we have a high pressure wind is where? An example, tell me, or mute yourself. Where can you get a high pressure air or wind? Where? If you have the answer, unmute yourself. Where? It's mutual. What area do you feel a lot of wind in our everyday life? Yes, awesome. Good job. So the seaside, you know, when you go to the seaside, it's like the wind is because it has a very high pressure wind area. Okay, so that's just by the way. So most of the time we say wind energy. And last 2 weeks we talked about, I think it was last week, we talked about the different types of energy, right? When even during the summer, we talked about the solar powered energy, right? We talk about the wind powered energy, the electric powered energy. We talked about what is it? We talked about the battery powered energy, right? So we shared with you guys the many different types of energy that is out there. So the term wind energy and wind power both describe the process which the wind is used to generate mechanical power or electricity. The word energy here means what? Power. Does it make sense? Oh, I have energy today. That means I have strength. Does it make sense? So when you hear energy, wind energy, solar energy, whatever energy, we are talking about harnessing or that thing helping us generate power or energy to help something to move or something to get resources or energy. I hope I'm making sense to you guys. So the term wind energy or wind power is just the process by which the wind is used to generate mechanical power or what? Electricity. So when we say solar power, that means the solar is being used to generate electricity or mechanical power. Does it make sense? When we say water power, when we say that, it's like the water is being used to generate energy. Does it make sense? Or water energy, solar energy, all those things. We are saying that these things are being used. They has been through engineering, right? It's not being used as a source of energy in the community, in the country, and all those places. So when you hear the word wind energy, that means they are using the wind to power something. Does it make sense? When you hear the word energy, the wind energy, so solar energy, the water energy, all those things is like it's being used to power something. Okay, so this mechanical power can be used for specific tasks, such as grinding grain, pumping water. Does it make sense? Energy. When you are, even when you finish eating and you feel powered, the food has given you what? Energy. Does it make sense? It's the same thing. It's like a generator can convert this mechanical power into what? Electricity. Okay. So when you hear energy, wind energy and stuff, or wind power, all that is saying is that this thing is generating some kind of form of electricity or some form of movement. Okay. So that's that. What is going on here? Okay, hold up. Okay, hold up. Okay, so now this is a video from Edra. Let's. Well, that's a nice thing. This one is not really big. So on the money. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So you guys have seen the challenge. So what we are looking at, this is one work that Edra did. And I have videos from Frante, videos from Seku, videos from Tema. You guys all did an amazing job. So you did the work. You came up with your own stuff and you created a car. And then out of the car, you asked we couldn't get a natural wind, right? So we used a fan. which is also another form of what? Wind. And so we use the fan as our own wind energy to see how far our car can go. And here we are. What this car is doing is what? It's moving. Okay. The car is moving by the what? The wind. So whatever motion is going on, with this assignment this month, what I want you guys to remember this word, okay? Hold up. Kinetic energy. Wait a second. Kinetic energy. The car that you guys saw moving was using kinetic energy. Does anybody have any, you guys ever heard of kinetic energy? If you have heard it before, awesome, great. If you haven't heard that before, today, write this word down. As EBI, as we grow, we will really dissect this more and work more on this kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is simple. Is the how do I say it? Kinetic energy is the energy of motion. When your car is moving, it's kinetic energy. The skateboard and the guy moving is kinetic energy. When you have how do I say this? I have this and I'm throwing, right? Whatever that you are throwing, anything that is moving, when your hands are moving, kinetic energy. Anything, if something is moving, it has what? Kinetic energy. So the type of energy that the car is using, when the wind blows and the car moves, kinetic energy is being in motion, right? That is what is happening. It's moving. Everything that moves, everything that has motion, when the plane is moving, whatever that's making the plane move, kinetic energy is what? Going on, okay? So keep this in mind. We will work on this more as we grow as a team, okay? Kinetic energy. And you guys yourself can go and research more on what kinetic energy is. So whenever we talk about it, you'll be better prepared, okay? So kinetic energy, this is the word that we want to go with after this month. It's kinetic energy. If something is moving, it has kinetic energy. So the car moving, this car moving is kinetic energy. Does it make sense? The car moving is kinetic energy. So you need that kind of energy to get your car to move. So if your car is not moving, it's just potential. It's nothing. It's just there. But if it's moving, that means it has the kinetic power, the kinetic energy to keep it moving. So keep this in mind. We will work more on it as we work, as we grow. So now I have this assignment for you guys. And it says that a typical car uses what type of energy? You can say water, wind, sun, gasoline, petrol. It's up to you. If you want to answer, let's move. If you want to answer, move this red dot to the place. Does it make sense? You move the red dot. If you think the answer is water, move this red box to water. Does it make sense? This is how you do your assignment. This is how you do it. So this is the assignment, and I will post it on the Google Class when we finish. A typical car uses what type of energy? You will know that. And it says that the wind-powered car you created is also called a sail car. What type of energy? Okay, I have to fix this. Did the sail car use to move? What type of energy did the sail car use to move? Did the sail car, the car that you guys made, did it move with water energy, sand energy, wind energy, oil energy? What did it use to move? Okay, so whatever it is, move it. Move the red box to the right answer. If you think it's water, move this red box to over there. Okay, and then explain in your own words what you have been learning in the month of October. Please don't give me any short answers. Take your time. I will be posting the answers on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and stuff. So make it more educational. Make it make sense that somebody that was not in the class, they will be able to understand you. Does it make sense? Don't just tell me, oh, we just created wind power. No, give me educational, detailed information on what you have been learning. Does it make sense? Don't give me 1 or 2 sentences. No, make it make sense. Okay. Give something that when people read online, we will post it on social media. When somebody read your answer, and we will have your name attached to it. Dad, what is Emil response to this is what he said from what he has learned this month. Any remarks, it could have been better, what it could have been good, all the mistakes you did, all those stuff, you can add that. Does it make sense? And then what went well for you as you made your design? What went well? What was the aha moment? Like, oh my God, now I get it. This one was really easy, or this one was not easy. What went well for you when you made your design? What was the most difficult as you made your design? Some of you, your cards were not moving. You had to go back and adjust it, right? All those things. So what was the most difficult part of your design? Was it cutting doing the sale? What was it? Share all those things with us, and we will post them online. Okay. So that's the next question. Post a picture of your first design and your second design. So insert a picture here and a picture there. The first design, I gave you guys what I wanted, right? The second design, you guys came up with your own stuff. I will need a picture of that to compare. I hope I'm making sense. We need a picture of that to compare. Post a picture of the first one here and the second one here, so that when people see it, they want to say, oh, they did 2 different cars. Okay, so that's that. And then what is the difference between the 2 designs and why?
Now should be said.
How do I mute these people? Okay. What is the difference between the 2 designs? That's the question, right? What is the difference? You should know. You should know the 2. What is the difference? Was a sale car different? What is it? You explain your reason for the second car you made. Why did you choose that design? What was the reason? Was it because you found those things around you easily? Does it make sense? Every designer, every engineer, let me tell you what you guys did. Now you guys are engineers, okay? You have created your own car. You pick something from around you and you create it. Okay, so now explain to us, why did you do that? I didn't see, and I will use to sign your mano to create those stuff. I ask you guys, go out there and find things around you and create. Why did you do that? So what is the difference between the 2 designs and why? Explain your reason. Makachemo, there has to be a reason for everything, not just because I say so. That doesn't work anywhere. Doesn't make sense. You have to give a reason, a rationale. Why did you do that? So when you are at the conference in the future, right? If you're at a conference in the future presenting to a whole bunch of people, you can give a better rationale of why you did this research, of why you created this. The guy that did he created a wind energy in his community. He said that there was a famine, there was a drought, there was no water, and there was no food in his community. And that's why he was tired of being broke, and the family didn't have anything. So he gathered the community together to create a source of energy for the community so that they can get water and food in their community. There's always a reason to something, but you have to know why you did that. Why did you create your car the way you created it? Don't just give any simple answers. No, because we are preparing ourselves to work with other people around the world. Okay. And so this is our training ground. The beginning might not be easy, but try. Okay. Try. It might not be easy, but try to explain yourself. Nobody's judging you. If it doesn't make sense, we will talk about it and we will go back and fix it. Okay. But give me explain your reason for the second car. Why did you make that car? What were you thinking? And all those stuff. Okay. So when you click here, You type your answer here. And so now test your car speed. So that our teachers, our leaders, okay, before there was no limits on how far a car can go. Does it make sense? But this time around, we will have a limit. We will have boundaries. We will have borders on our cars, okay? You know, when you're driving, there are lanes, right? Right? We have 2-lane road. We have 1-lane road. You cannot just be swerving and going left and right. That will be accidents, okay? So now our teachers are going to help us to draw a lane, a car lane. And then at the car lane, we will have the fun at the car lane, behind the car lane. See, this is the fun, right? And this is your car. And this is what? The limit. And it just has to be the same for everybody, okay? Now, we have borders, boundaries. When you are driving, your car cannot go anywhere. It has to go straight, right? The same way with the cars that you guys built. You guys are engineers. If something doesn't work, go back and fix it, okay? Don't accept anything for anyhow. If it's not working, ask yourself why. What can I do to make it better? Okay, so now you have done the car. Now we're going to test it. So this is the fun right here. This is your car. And then this is what? Your lane. If you go somewhere else, there's fault. Right? If you go somewhere, that means accident is supposed to happen. So because cars are not made to go anywhere. They are made to go straight, be directed. Okay. So now, and then we will see, your teacher will measure the distance your car went. What is the distance? Okay. And out of that, we will know how far your car went. So you're going to test car 1, car 2. Okay. And then we will see which one went the farthest. Okay. So that is what everybody will be doing with your teacher. Okay. So that's that. So see this. We don't want this. We don't want a car going somewhere else, crossing the border. No, that means accident is going to come. But we want our car to be what? Going straight. So you will let us know, did your car go straight or did it cross the border? Does it make sense? And you have to be truthful. Guess what? We are all learning. Don't feel like you have to fake your answers. No. Give us the right stuff so we can go back and fix it. Does it make sense? So make sure that your car is what? Straight. If it is not, and it's not straight, let us know which car was straight, which car was not straight. All those things, okay? And then, so see, seal car number 1, the distance. How far did it go? The teacher will let you know if it's 3 feet, 1 feet, whatever, or centimeters, they'll put it here for you guys, okay? And then when that is done, which of the 2 cars was faster and why? Why do you think one car was faster than the other? Okay? Why do you think? What did you do right? What did you do wrong that made one car faster? Let me tell you, sometimes if the car is too heavy, it might not move well. Remember, when it's very light, right? The heavier your car, the less movement. So many factors can play. If the axle, maybe the axle was too tight, maybe. So think about all those things. Which of the 2 cars was faster and why? So when I get everything, when I get your response and everything is correct, then this is what you get. Let me close this thing. How do I escape? Oh, okay. So when everything is good, then this is what you will get. Congratulations, engineer, for developing a wind-powered car. We will have your name here, and then this will be your certificate of achievement, okay? So I'm waiting for your response. And when I get your homework, I will email you this. And if you want to print it out, talk to your teacher. They'll help you print it out. Okay. So you guys have done amazing work. And I am waiting to see all the answers so I can send you this with your name typed on. Okay. Are we good? I need any unmute yourself and let me know what you're thinking.
Madam,
Yes.
please, so catch sis.
Because
Madam, you said when we are coming to, you said we should post the picture of the cars. I'm coming to ask that if we are posting the pictures, should we add our picture or we should only post the picture of the car?
it's gonna be up to you. If you can show your face, that would be great, so people can know who you are. But if you don't want to, you can just post a picture of your project. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm waiting for your answer, your homework. When I get your homework and everything is great, everything is good, I will send this to you and then you can get it because you guys have done an amazing job this month. Okay. So next week, we will not meet on Zoom. But if you guys want us to meet on Zoom next week, let me know. The month of November is community service. We are going to give back to our community. Okay. So the month of November is community service. We're going to talk about our community helpers, the people in our community that help our community to grow. Our soldiers, our nurses, our janitors, our teachers, all those people, they help our community to develop. So we're going to talk about them. Who is your hometown hero? All those people. Yeah, I'm listening.
Madam, the doctor is our hometown hero.
Awesome. Tema.
Is everybody group with our teacher or we are going alone?
No, you're going with your teacher. It's gonna be group. It's gonna be group. We're gonna have t-shirts for everybody. And we're gonna have whatchamacallit. We will have food and drinks for all of you guys. It will be group. So pick a place that you think you want to help. Okay. Look around you. Where do you think you can help make it better? So suggest them to your teacher and then you guys can vote on it. Okay. So that will be on 27th. 27th of November is Community Service Day. Okay. 27th of November is Community Service Day. So you guys it's the day of giving back. So you're gonna give back to your community. So pick a place. Ejura, and they have their place set already. They have two options, either the hospital or there is a place that is like a tree that has, I think it's like a tree place that they want to go and clean up the road for people to be able to travel on or something like that. So they have different things that they want to do. So Tema to Auntie Nana and our Professor Michael is going to help you guys to pick suggest a place to him and then you guys will vote on it. Okay. So we will get ready the t-shirt for everybody. And then also we will get ready, what is it? The food and the drinks for you guys for that day. And where you guys want to go, if you need some kind of resources to be able to do your work better, let us know also. So we will get those things for you guys. Okay. So ABI is giving back to our community on the 27th of November. And then on the 20th, you will come with a presentation. So you will come and present about who your community hero is and why. Okay. Who is your community hero and why? So we will talk about it on the 13th. And then on the 20th, you come and do your presentation on who your community hero is. Okay. And then on the 27th, we will do our volunteer. Okay. Our group, we are action people. Does it make sense? Our group, we are problem solvers. We are community builders. We are innovators. We are engineers. We are developers. Okay. So that's who we are. When we see a problem, we find a solution to it. Are we good? So we are not only going to be takers, but we're going to be what? Givers. All right. So think about all that. And RC, I was talking about you guys. After January 15th, one year with schoolwork, I'll come for you in Juraho. Yo. So, yeah. So any questions for me? Any questions? If nothing, are we good? And we can end today, right? Don't forget your homework. I'll put it in the Google Classroom. So don't forget. Francie, what's funny? You also want to laugh. Francie, what's funny?
Madam Obina. Obina, you know, I bet you know you did in the apartment.
Oh. Yeah. Let me tell you guys about Frantic people, why I love them. I love everybody. Don't get me wrong. The reason why I love these kids is that whatever that they are facing, they don't let it stop them from joining a class. Like you see that they are not even in a classroom, they are somewhere else. And they don't even have computers. They don't have a computer lab, but they still make it. And that really touches me a lot. And I am so proud of them that they have still held on. Whatever that has happened, they still show up every day. So this tells me that don't let, because you don't have something, limit you from progression in life. Does it make sense? If there is a way out, find it and make it work. Okay? Because sometimes life doesn't come the way we want it, but let's always find the alternative to make it work. Does it make sense? Okay. So guys, next week, I said no Zoom class, but please do your homework. I will be expecting my answers by next week, Saturday. So please do your homework. And then when I get your homework, I will send you your certificate, okay? Okay. So if nothing else, have a blessed day. Any question for me?
Yeah,
okay.
Somebody wants to ask a question.
Okay.
Please, if we go out into our communities and when we come back, how will we send our results to you?
Oh, I will give you a sheet. Oh, don't worry about all those things. Our professor Michael will help you guys. Okay. So we will document everything. You will give us feedback. What did you learn that day? Why did you choose that location? What was the reason? And what was the issue that you saw? And how did you help solve the problem that day? Does it make sense? So we will have a sheet for you guys to fill out. Okay. And then that day too, you guys can do videos of how things are and the activities that you guys are doing, all those things. So we will have all those things in place. Okay. Okay. So that's it for the day. Enjoy your weekend. Okay. Okay. Take care, guys. Bye. Take care.
Thank you, Madam.
Thank you guys too.